Alright guys, today we are gonna be reacting to our German Christmas dinner. Let's jump in.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to my kitchen. I have a very special Christmas episode for you today. I will be cooking a common German meal with dishes that are popular during Christmas.
Okay, so we have here an American lady, I think. Y'all have to tell me how authentic she is. Y'all have to tell me.
Is my absolute favorite holiday, and I love learning about other traditions from countries all around the world, especially the food that they eat. And the recipes that I will be using today, they are new to me, so I am super excited to try them. And I have done a lot of research on German Christmas traditions and the most popular dishes eaten. So I have come up with a menu based on what sounds good to me, and the fact that I found these bratwursts imported from Germany in Aldi. So what I will be cooking today is bratwurst in a beer gravy with potato dumplings and red cabbage. And in this video, I thought it would be fun to give you a few historical facts about Christmas in Germany.
Oh, it's a beautiful tree.
Germany is credited with starting the Christmas tree tradition as we now know it. In the 16th century, devout Christians brought decorated trees into their homes, and it is believed that Martin Luther, the Protestant reformer, was the first to add lighted candles to the Christmas trees.
Oh, really?
This is a simple side dish that is near and dear to every German's heart. It is served alongside so many hearty and rich dishes. Red cabbage is packed with great nutrients, including vitamin C and potassium, and also includes folate and antioxidants found in purple collared fruits and vegetables.
All right, guys, so here's the ingredients that you will need to make the delicious red cabbage. So you will need 1 head of red cabbage, 1 apple, I'm using a Honeycrisp, 1 red onion, 1/2 cup of red wine, 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and 3 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 bay leaves, 2 whole cloves, and some salt and pepper.
Golly. And that's crispy, huh? That's very crispy.
All right, then we're going to peel and grate our apple.
Hey, shout out to her. She's so
Add
cool.
your
I
2
like
tablespoons to a large pot.
I like that.
And let it melt. And add your onion and cook for a couple minutes until the onion softens. And then add your cabbage. Add the sugar, apple cider vinegar, and the red wine. 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Add your bay leaves and your 2 cloves. And finally add your grated apple. Reduce your heat to a low medium heat. Cover and let cook for 20 to 30 minutes until the cabbage is tender.
Oh, I was wondering how I was gonna get that color. Okay, so the cabbage, that color from the cabbage is strong enough. Okay.
The Advent wreath is a German tradition celebrating the arrival of the Christ child. There are 4 candles for the 4 Sundays leading up to Christmas. Families gather around the wreath each Sunday to light a candle and sing Christmas carols.
Very
Potato
important.
dumplings are a fluffy ball of mashed potatoes that are then boiled and served as a side dish with sausage or beef roast and gravy.
But the potato doesn't look like that. The potato usually look yellow, right? Right. You guys' potato look yellow. This one's more like a regular American potato.
Can be made with or without a buttery crouton center. And there is even a dumpling museum in Germany where you can learn the history of the dumpling,
Wow.
how to make the dumpling,
Looks
and
good.
get to taste the dumpling.
I'm using 2 pounds of an Idaho russet potato, and I'm going to cook them until they are fork tender.
Strainer.
So my potatoes are fork tender, and I have let the rest of the moisture cook out on top of the stove. And now I'm going to take a potato ricer to mash my potatoes. If you don't have one, that's fine. Just use a potato masher or even electric mixer.
Okay. All right. I don't know, guys.
So while your potatoes are still nice and hot,
Yeah, do we need that masher tool thingy? I think we can do it with a simplest, more simple tool to mash those potatoes. I think I'll go with the old school. That little tool thing, it didn't convince me.
then that's when you're going to add the rest of your ingredients. And I'm just going to go over those with you as I add them. So I have 3 tablespoons of melted butter. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt,
All salt.
and a half of a teaspoon of pepper.
Okay.
And then I'm going to add some nutmeg. And I'm just going to
Put a
kind of
little bit.
shake some nutmeg in there. Then I have
Man, I
3/4
tried. You know what's
cup
crazy?
of
I
corn.
tried the nutmeg alone. So I basically saw the nutmeg in the coffee in the gas station. They sell coffee, and I usually go to the gas station and just buy coffee there. And then all of a sudden I saw the nutmeg, and I said, you know what? Let me try this. Man, if you don't ever put that. I don't know. People like to put that stuff in their coffee. Man, I tried to put that in my coffee. Man, I had to throw the entire coffee into the trash. I couldn't. So I guess I'll try to use it for cooking because it didn't work on my coffee.
Cornstarch and 1 egg.
Mix it up.
So just mix everything together
That's where you make the little
until
balls. Yeah,
it forms a dough.
that's a nice dough right there. Yep.
Just want to mix until it comes together. You don't want to knead this dough. Then I'm going to take a large portion scoop
To make things even.
and make
Yep.
some large size balls. Just like that.
Just to make them even. Yep.
All right, so I ended up with 10 potato dumplings. And what I have here is a large pot of water. And from what I have read, it says you don't want to put your potato dumplings in a hard boil. You want it to be at a low simmer. So that is what I'm going to do. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to salt my water generously.
So what do you salt the water for? What's the reason? I didn't understand that. What she wanted to salt the water. Let me know in the comment section below. I didn't understand that.
All right, I'm going to cook about half of them at a time. You don't want to overcrowd your pot.
Yep.
So it'll take anywhere from 12 to 15 minutes or until they float to the surface.
Okay. There
All right,
we
so
go.
as you can see, they are floating. So they're done.
Okay.
And now I'm just going to remove them with a slotted spoon.
Okay.
Place them on a plate back here. And on to the second batch.
All right. That does not look that bad. I'll get that.
The Advent calendar began as a plain card with paper backing. On the face were 24 windows that, when opened, revealed various Christmas scenes. The last window is reserved for December 24th or 25th and usually offers a view of the Nativity. This Advent calendar offers chocolates. Germans love their sausage, and bratwurst is just one of many. Bratwurst are fresh rather than smoked or dried, typically consisting of pork and veal, flavored with seasonings like caraway, coriander, and nutmeg. Different regions of Germany have different types of sausages. The main ingredients you need for bratwurst are onions and beer.
All right, guys, so while my potato dumplings are cooking, I'm gonna get started on my bratwurst in a beer gravy. So here's what you'll need. So you will need 4 to 6 German bratwurst.
And I've seen those in you know what? I've seen those in Aldi. So I was thinking to make one of the bratwurst. Ooh, bratwurst. Yeah, bratwurst. That's how you say it. So I know there's a couple of them in Aldi. So I might try the currywurst. That's the one that it's easy to make. So I'm looking forward to make that one. I'm looking forward to do that one.
Yellow onions sliced, 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter, and then you'll need a dark stout beer, and I'm using a Guinness. Then you'll need 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. Now I'm going to be adding this to some water. 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1 teaspoon of a German mustard, 1 bay leaf, 1 clove, 2 slices of lemon, and some salt and pepper. To a large skillet, I'm melting 2 tablespoons of butter.
Yeah. That's very nice.
All right, and I'm gonna place my bratwurst into the butter, and I'm gonna fry them until they're golden brown on all sides.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh.
All right, so I'm going to remove the bratwurst and place them on a plate.
Ooh. That's hot, huh?
And then I'm going to add my onion. I'll cook the onions until they're nice and caramelized. I'm going to add the other tablespoon of butter. All right, my onions are looking good. They're starting to caramelize. So now I'm going to add the beer. I'm going to add the lemon slices. I'm going to add the Worcestershire sauce, bay leaf, the 1 clove.
I guess you really need
the 1 teaspoon of German mustard.
Mustard, yeah. Damn, that looks amazing. I'm not gonna lie. This is a little different, huh?
I have a 1/2 teaspoon of salt.
Salt and the sugar, I guess, right?
And a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. I'm going to place my bratwurst back into the skillet with the beer.
That's a real
and then
one.
I'm going to cover it and let it cook for about 20 minutes.
There you go. She's not wrong. Take those leaves out, and yep, take that. Yeah, take it out. Ooh. Ugh.
So to make the gravy, I have a 1/4 cup of water, and to it I'm going to add my 2 tablespoons of cornstarch.
Cornstarch?
Give it a stir until that cornstarch dissolves.
Cornstarch?
All right, so I'm going to add it to my sauce. And
yeah, I don't know. I see, this is the thing. Like, why not a creamer? Why not a milk creamer? Like a half, like a not a half and half of a creamer, or like cornstarch. Oh, you milk.
And I'm just going to stir until it thickens.
Yo, that looks legit, man. I'm not gonna lie, that looks legit. Respect. That look, man. How German is this, guys? Please tell me, how German does that look? Even the potatoes are white, but how German does that look? Is that authentic? Let me know.
Just look at this. It's a German feast. I am so excited to try this, you guys. All right, so it's time to make a plate.
Oh, there's snow on the outside. That's very nice, right?
A potato dumpling.
Oh, so beautiful. Beautiful. You have to put the cabbage in it. You have to put the cabbage on top of the...
All right, I gotta try this potato dumpling.
There we go.
And the red cabbage. Oh no. That cabbage I think is my favorite.
Wow, really?
It is just so good. It is the best cabbage I've ever eaten. It's sweet and tangy, and it cuts through the richness of that beer gravy. Oh, I can see why this is a favorite. Well, this is my Christmas German meal.
Hey, I reacted to a lot of German videos, and especially with that are related to food. And I have to say, personally, this is my personal opinion. I don't want nobody to just get mad in the comment section. This looks legit. Looks legit. I don't know, guys. Well, that looks very nice, man. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think she managed to cultivate some of that German, signature? I would love to hear you guys' opinions. In the meantime, guys, I will see you in the next one.